Alright everybody, we're back. Welcome to the NADota Elite League. My name is Maut. We've got a great game for you coming up here. The first game of the night on September 6th. It is a Friday. It's going to be a long night. We're going to have a lot of games, and we're going to do a lot of different casts here. And boom, we got our tickets out. So make sure you guys go ahead and purchase up a ticket. We'd really love for you guys to do that. We'd really support the NADota scene, community, whatever. But we're going to jump into the game with some picks and bans real quick. And we're going to have Arteezy drafting up against Mason. These are two very interesting captains. Did not expect this. We'll see what they want to go with their first few bans. Last night we saw a lot of heroes used, I guess, multiple times. There was the Weaver. We saw OD was used, I believe, twice. We actually got to see a Elder Titan pick up. Bubble play that to great extent. Really good stuff there. Really exciting to watch. With all that being said, though, we're going to have to see what they want to go for their first bans. Perhaps a Bat Rider, perhaps an IO. Those are very common, but might change. We'll see if they want to do anything crazy. If Arteezy or Mason want to say, hey, why don't we try this out? But so far, like I predicted, it's a Bat Rider ban. Coming out next is the Abaddon ban for Mason. And I'm surprised, but also not really. That hero can be pretty good in terms of just support, healing. Even getting farm, he's a decent hero as well. He's not technically supposed to be a carry, but he can do well with some decent farm on him. Not necessarily damage, but just for pure utility purposes. Nyx Assassin's the next ban. Not a big surprise there. He's been seeing a lot more play recently. Visage, that's another one that was used a lot. And the Darkseer, Naga Siren as well. Two heroes that work pretty well in conjunction with one another. Not as good as they used to, but still. Nice lockdown coming out from the Naga Sirens and Snare. Darkseer, of course, if he can get his levels, he can get that vacuum wall up. If he can get to like a level 11 or level 12, get the level 2 wall, that's some decent damage early on. The problem is you got to give him some room to do so, either in the jungle, in the mid lane, or in an off lane, and just try to get some experience. And well, when you get to like level 8, you start leveling off, and it takes a little bit more time to get, of course, those levels. So we'll see how they're going to be able to get Darkseer those levels and pretty much win team fights. But with a Naga Siren, going to definitely be a Naga Siren support, I'd imagine. I don't see it going any other way than that. With the Visage, they have a lot of early damage on the Dire side with that Soul Assumption. And with the Spirit Breaker as well, this is a very mobile team now with the Spirit Breaker. And just with him alone, his Charge of Darkness, really nice to have. Those bashes as well, passive, really good stuff. And his Nether Strike is a pretty underrated ultimate, I'd think. So those are the first two picks, I should say, for each side, and really good stuff so far. The Weaver ban, thank God, that bug was going crazy last night. Infinity had quite the double kill and escaped from the Dire base as he dove pretty far into it just to get 2 kills, one in the Nature's Prophet, the other on a Bane. That was pretty legit. Infinity's kind of a man like that, so we will see a couple more bans coming out. The Bounty Hunter as well. 2 more to go. Well, 1 more before we get to the next, I guess. 1 more from each side before we get to the next picking phase, so there's that.
Radiant team ban.
Alright. Looking at a Bane ban coming out. Want to get rid of all that lockdown. They have that Naga Siren. Fiend's Grip would be really good to hold that Spirit Breaker in place. Make sure he doesn't charge anywhere and try to take him down as quickly as possible. Drow Ranger ban. Very interesting stuff. Not sure if she's seen a lot of play recently. Haven't really heard a lot about her, especially in IXDL, but as we go along here, I mean, we're going to be watching multiple games a day, so at least from my perspective, I'll be able to get, kind of catch up on what the people in North America are doing for their strategies, what they're picking up in IXDL, or excuse me, in the NADota Elite League, because a lot of the time, I think that drafting strategies kind of carry over, not only from, in-house leagues, but other things as well, scrims like that. But especially with this specific league, I've seen a lot of things happen in this league, and then it, translates to a big tournament. Even like TI3, you saw some heroes that were picked up, a long time ago from this league. So Slark's going to be picked up as well from Mason for the Radiant side. We'll see who wants to play it, where they're going to lane it as well. Could do a mid Slark. We'll see what they want to do with that. Really good, I guess, just early bait, like burst damage with that pounce, of course, with the dark pack as well. He can do a lot of damage, and he's kind of slippery as well to take care of. They've got a lot of lockdown as already, and really the Dire don't. I mean, they've got the Spirit Breaker's charge and his bashes. They've got a Grave Chill, which is a nice slow, and if Visage can get 6, then he can start using those familiars to really lock people down, but they don't have a whole lot of lockdown other than that. You've got the Anti-Mage as well, going to be really the hard carry of this game. If they can take this late, they'll be doing very well for themselves. But in terms of just early kill potential, I really have to give the edge to the Radiant side. I mean, you look at this. Enigma, Slark, Naga, even the Darkseer with the Vacuum and the Ion Shell can do some decent damage. With the Keeper of the Light, though, it'll be tough to get close. Remaining. He'll use his Illuminates, push the waves out, essentially make it kind of difficult. But this is a decent Tri-Lane Keeper of the Light, Visage, and Spirit Breaker. The problem is there's no true lockdown except for maybe the Charge of Darkness. You've got that Grave Chill. It could be good to set up a nice Illuminate, but we'll see how it goes with that Tri-Lane. Unless they want to throw Anti-Mage in the Tri-Lane, which they definitely can, actually, now that I think about it. Spirit Breaker might go mid, in fact. Or even off lane. I didn't even take that into consideration, so... Ugh. Now we've got 1 minute and 31 seconds left on the reserve time for the Radiant side. They have one more band to go, as does the Dire, and we'll see what they want to do here. Who is... I need to check something, actually, real quick. My apologies. I want to make sure I get all the names right. Is that... Alright, that's F4. That's F4L. Good. Now I know who that is. And... Okay, good. I got everybody else. Excellent. I know everybody in the game right now. Good. Off to a good start. Gonna see a Storm Spirit ban, realizing that they may potentially need a mid, and I think that's a decent ban. They can certainly throw the Spirit Breaker mid, but I'd imagine they're going to throw him something like an off lane or solo safe lane. Throw maybe an aggressive Tri-Lane with the Anti-Mage, Light, and Visage. But on the Dire side, that may not be the best idea, and Anti-Mage really isn't the best aggressive Tri-Laner in the world. He's better defensively. We'll see a Razor ban come out as well. That's a smart ban, I think. Make sure that there's no damage stealing going on. That static link can be annoying from time to time. On top of that, I have the Storm I think is pretty good as well. So yeah, if you guys want to promote the NADota Elite League, please go ahead and purchase a ticket. $4 in the Dota store. Would really appreciate it. Jakiro coming out right now on the Radiant side. Definitely good hero. That's even more lockdown, and I guess that's what you call the Dignitas Darkseer Jakiro combo. That's what people have been calling it for a while now, and they were kind of the team to make it famous, as you know, in the North American scene. Just those two heroes joined together. Throw that Ice Path down on the ground, vacuum into it, done. That's it. That's all you got to do. It's that easy. So it makes it really easy for Jakiro to hit stuns, to get disables going, and can provide a significant amount of damage as well with Dual Breath, and I think a lot of people are sort of... It's a little bit of an underrated hero in that regard. Dual Breath is an underrated ability, and despite Jakiro's changes, you know, I guess it was a couple months back, whereas Ice Path doesn't deal nearly as much damage as it does now. It's still a good hero. Jakiro's a good hero, and Rubik's going to come out now on the Dire side, so it looks like we will see a Spirit Breaker. Actually, I'm not really sure who's going to go mid here. I don't want to call anything before we jump into the game, so with that being said, we'll wait to see who picks what, who goes where. Then we'll jump into the first game of the night. It is September 6th. It is the second day of the NADota Elite League. A lot of people are trying to vie for the top spots here. I'll just go ahead and read through you the top 10 of the ladder right now. We've got Mason in top, Korok second, Ja is third, Exiled is fourth, Bleak's fifth, Sleazel is sixth, Czar is seventh, Apathy is 8th, Rail is 9th, and Fogged is 10th. So that's your top 10 for right now. Of course, these can change very quickly, but we are going to jump into the game real quick, guys. So thanks for joining us here. My name is Maut with the NADota Elite League. Looking forward to casting this one for you. Going to be a good one. So jumping into the game on the Dire side, Hi, I Love You Forever is 1437. He'll be on the Rubik. He's going to go mid on a Rubik. Very surprising there. Tell These Toddlers Toodles, who I believe is, I don't know who that is right now, is on the Keeper of the Light. I'll check back in a second. Warden will be on the Visage. We'll see Classic Lounge, who is Tube, I believe, on the Spirit Breaker. And finally, we're going to see Arteezy on the Anti-Mage. On the Radiant side, we'll see Bleak, who's under the name Dignitas Boot Diz, on the Darkseer. KZZ will be on the Enigma, heading down to the bottom lane. DSMK or Dismeki will be on the Nagasire. Mason's going to be on the Slark, and finally we'll see Help on the League player, which I believe is PPD. No, PPD is... Is it PPD?
30 seconds to battle.
I believe it's PPD. I'm pretty sure it's PPD. I'm just going to go that. I'm going to throw that out there. So Peter Pan Dam on that Jakiro. So it's going to be an aggressive Tri-Lane versus Tri-Lane here. We'll see the Spirit Breaker with the Keeper of the Light and the Visage. Rubik's going to be mid, which is, I was kind of surprised about them throwing that mid, but it'll be against Darkseer. So thank you, HSJ. Looks like I was wrong. So this is PPD. Then
the battle begins.
Who's this? We can figure this out. We have the technology.
Illusion!
Oh, it's F4L. Okay. Alright. Fiend for Life. He's going to be on the Jakiro. Well, I was wrong, but that's fine. It's okay. Just names. It's IXDL or NEL. People are going to have different names literally all the time. Bleak's going to go ahead and try to block mid. He already had one of his creeps denied coming out from KZZ, so that's going to make his lane a little bit easier in his favor. We'll see if Rubik can do a good job last inning here. He went for Fade Bolt level 1. Not a huge surprise, considering the fact he doesn't really need the lockdown unless he was getting ganked early on. He did wait to skill, I'm pretty sure, up until he got the lane. He knew he was going to be up against Bleak. That's double Iron Shell already going, and KZZ realizing that the illusions are blocking the camps, and he is not very happy about that. Nice play coming out from PPD. He's going to throw an Illuminate up as well. That's going to hit right on the Jakiro, do some decent damage as well. And this tri-lane, this aggressive tri-lane, should start paying dividends pretty soon. They really can't get close. They can throw up the ensnare, but they don't have it at level 1. It's the Riptide instead, which is still a lot of just burst damage in general. We'll have to wait. KZZ already missing a little bit of farm time here just because of that illusion, but it's gone now, so no harm done there. And Jakiro with that dual breath level 1. Great slow, also really good damage, and it really is what most people go for at level 1 nowadays. Top lane, Anti-Mage is going to be solo here, so this is a throwaway lane for the Radiant Dire side. RTZ's gonna get free farm, and that's gonna be really nice for him. I mean, that's an Anti-Mage getting free farm. Now they're pinging on Jakiro. There's the Soul Assumption as well. They don't have any lockdown, so he'll be okay, and there's no charge. He's only got Greater Bash at level 1, so... That's right. They're counting on KZZ to head up to the top lane. And that makes sense. Arteezy is just going to get straight farm right now. He's going to sit at 9 last hits. Meanwhile, the Darkseer is sitting on 10 in the mid lane. So he's doing very well for himself. Rubik's only at 3, so 1437, not having the best time, but that's not a big surprise. He's not really a mid hero anymore, whereas he used to be around TI2. You can already see Classic Lounge, also known as Tube. Doing his best to get some last hits. He's got 8 right now, so he's doing pretty well for himself. He's tied with Slark, so Mason's not doing poorly either. And nothing's really happened in this lane. There's been a couple of, Illuminates, some Soul Assumptions, but no kills. Mason, he's got that pounce, so he can get the lockdown going. He's got the SN shift as well. So if they die, if that's the event, that'll be problematic. Invis rune. Bottom rune spot. No one's taking it just yet. They know it's there. They've got vision on it. Warden sitting right next to a Sentry Ward as well as just an Observer Ward on top of that. Taking some damage there. Illuminate flew out. Might have done some damage to Slark. Yeah, Mason took some hits from that. There goes the bottled Invis rune up for the Darkseer. So Bleak's going to wrap around right now. Maybe looking for a kill on Warden. Warden in some trouble. He's going to throw up that Grave Chill. He's going to use this, of course, nice Surge. Excellent Ice Path as well. Now the Dual Breath. It's going to hit him. He's going to go for a slow. Warden taking a lot of damage right now. Will he go down is the question. Yes, first blood goes to Bleak with the right clicks from the Darkseer and the Iron Shell. Well done there. Nice Invis rune gang coming out. They had perfect vision of that Invis rune, and they knew it was coming, but Warden was in a bad position there. So despite having a decent early advantage, I think, in this aggressive trial lane, they're doing a good job of making sure Mason doesn't get too much farm. And of course, RTZ top lane getting absolutely complete free farm and also pushing the tower at about 3 minutes and 30 seconds into the game. They do lose first blood, which does go the way of Bleak. Now getting charged to the Jakiro. That's going to take off his clarity right now, but he's got full mana anyways. He's going to throw up the Ice Path. Nicely done. And that's going to be 2 backing up now. We're going to see a net going. Warden in some trouble. There's going to be a Malphite as KZZ comes through. They're going to grab a kill on the Visage with KZZ's Malphite. Now KZZ will TP up to the top lane, try to stop this push. He's got level 2 Eidolons. He should be okay here. He's got boots as well as a bottle. And now RTZ's not going to have necessarily free farm, but he still should have a pretty decent time up here in this top lane, even with KZZ here. In fact, he's going to go right on top of KZZ. He's not level 6 yet, so he doesn't have that mana void. And I mean, KZZ's already really low in health, as you can see, with that mana burn. Mana break, if you will. So, and RTZ is just taking the Eidolons. He says, thank you. I'll just have those. That's mine. And he's going to continue to free farm. So KZZ really can't do a whole lot in that scenario. Mason, in the meantime, sitting pretty low in health. He'll get some more last hits. He's sitting at 14 right now. The Spirit Breaker's actually at 11. And this aggressive tri-lane is starting to kind of fall off here. They're not really doing a whole lot, and that's because KZZ came in with that gank, as well as the Darkseer earlier on. Charge going in right now. You can see they want to go on the Jakiro. There's going to be the slow as well. The Soul Assumption. They need one more right click. They'll grab it, but now the net. He's in tower range. Chuba's got to back off here. Maybe it looks like Slark wants to go in. Mason wants to pounce on him, but he's going to have second thoughts. He's not going to go for it. And he's like, all right, well, I'm just going to go back to last inning. Fuck this. So Jakiro does go down. Finally, that aggressive tri lane does get a kill, but not on the hero that they want. Jakiro's not bad. Who did get the kill is the question. Keep it the light, so they didn't get their farm on the Spirit Breaker, which is probably what they wanted. Regardless, they're still even in CS down in the bottom lane, but 42 last hits going for RTZ. Nice Ice Path coming through as well. The Illuminate doing some nice damage. There's the Charge of Darkness, the Riptide as well. DSMK in a lot of trouble. The right click, he's going to go down first. Now the Pounce Leash, he's going to go down on the Spirit Breaker. Slark grabbing that kill. A 1-for-1 trade. In the end, it's the carry for a support. The Illuminate doing a lot of damage in the Soul Assumption, and the right click from the Visage just able to grab that kill. Top lane, KZZ and RTZ going at it 1v1. RTZ sitting on 1,500 gold, now looking for KZZ. He's got the Mana Void. Going to keep Tread switching just to get more mana to keep blinking. Use that Mana Void as well. In the mid lane, 1437. He's level 6 now, so he does have that spell steal, and he actually stole a really good spell, and that is Ion Shell for helping him get CS. He's going to catch up a little bit. It's going to take some time. He's sitting at actually he's sitting at 30 CS right now, so he's leading the way. So really nice job for 1437. I haven't seen a whole lot of what he's done. My eyes have been fixated down in that bottom lane, but he's done really well for himself throughout about the 3 to 6 minute mark. So looks like the Radiant are switching this up. DSMK here mid. 1437 is going to grab that Illusion Rune. Bottom lane, there's 3 here with another possible 4th, but 1437 decides not to do it. TP now coming in. They don't see him here. This is going to be, of course, KZZ maybe looking for a Malphite. He's very close to 6. He wants to try to get level 6 for that Black Hole. He's going to use that Malphite. There goes Warden into trouble. The Pounce Leash on him as well. He's going to try to get out. Ice Path missing. The charge going through. Dual Breath. That'll get the kill. KZZ grabbing it with his Eidolons. Now coming through DSMK. He wants that. He's going to use that in Snare. Now the TP's going to come out. The Riptide. Classic Lounge trying to fight in. He's got the Iron Shell on top of him. Mason, Faithful. There comes 1437. He's going to grab 1 kill. The Ice Path as well. A trade as Spirit Breaker does in fact go down. So they grab the Slark kill for the Spirit Breaker. A 2-for-1 trade so far. Surge away from Bleak. He's going to get telekinesis right now. He's going to get brought back. That Surge going to be done. Ice Path just barely missing, but they have that in Snare on 1437. Nice vacuum as well. Soul Assumption not grabbing that kill on Bleak. He's trying to bottle up. Is he going to live is the question. There goes a Wand Charge. Soul Assumption. Warden grabbing the kill on the Naga Siren right now. Now the charge. I opened up the shop accidentally. Jakiro's going to fall next. Bleak should not survive this, and he won't. Double kill for PPD. The Wand Charge from Warden saving his life. The TP back in from Spirit Breaker. Unbelievable play coming out from the Dire. Turning a bad situation into a good one with some decent kills. Excellent. Wow. Meanwhile, in the top lane, RTZ's like, well, I took a tier 1 tower, and I have 64 last hits at about 8 minutes of the game. So, yeah. The Radiant side don't seem to be too concerned. They should be, however. Let's take a look at the net worth. RTZ, of course, is leading the way in that category, not surprising.
Bottom tower is under attack.
There's going to be some TPs mid. There's 2 heroes here on each side. It looks like we're going to see PPD back off. More roaming through. Warren's going to grab the regen room, maybe head mid. DSMK is here, only level 4 right now. Looking at the support levels, 2 level 5s on the Dire side, only level 4 for DSMK. And Warden and Classic Lounge, they're going to head back down to that bottom lane, try to get some more farm for that Spirit Breaker, who's sitting right now at 24 last hits. Not bad in comparison to where the Slark's at right now. But it looks like there's going to be a wraparound gank on 1437 here. He's very deep into this tower right now. He's going to get a Spell Steal. It's going to be Ion Shell. That's not going to save his life. There's the Ensnare. It's going to fly. He's going to throw the Ion Shell up on him. There's the Ice Path as well. Vacuum back in. TP coming in. Not going to be in time. That's Warren. But the Soul Assumption's going to grab a kill. No! He didn't have any charges. He just threw it out there. Oh my gosh. And F4L. Just laughing about it. So nice gank coming from the Radiant side. That's going to free up this bottom tower, however, for some damage to be potentially taken. Top tower as well. They're trying to maybe trade here. Arteezy's got to get back. He's sitting right now on a Ring of Health and a Claymore on top of his treads. Mason has that Orb of Venom, so he's going to have some extra damage here, but Arteezy's already doing pretty well. I mean, with that Ring of Health, with the Stout Shield, with the treads, he should be pretty hard to kill. I mean, he's got Blink as well, but you see Jakir sitting right here. They want to have a go at him, but there's going to be a TP in from 1437, so RTZ's going to back off, take this creep wave, but now Mason looking for a lead potentially. He's going to get it. No, the Dark Pact first. Now there's going to be the Blink going, and KZZ up in the air right now. Telekinesis. There's 3 heroes in the top lane for the Dire, 3, of course, for the Radiant. Charge in. Mason's going to get stunned. Here comes the rest of the Radiant. The forces are flying in. Pounce was stolen by 1437. Are they going to go on anybody? Classic Lounge. He's alone right now. There's the Malphite, the Nether Strike. KZZ. Is he going to go down? Yes, the Fade Bolt from 1437 gets the kill. Nice vacuum coming in as well. The Spirit Breaker might not survive. He will not. A 1-for-1 trade. Are they going to be able to get Rubik? He's got the Pounce. He can leap away. Nice leap. They're not going to be able to get to him now. Blink coming forward from Warden. Where did, or excuse me, Arteezy, where did he go? No, he got brought down to the bottom lane as they're going to try to split push this. They take down the tier 1 tower. Now the Radiant's going to go on 1437, who's left out to dry. Oh no! 1437. Artesia was ready to fight. He blinked right in, and he's like, well, I guess the Cube of Light decided to bring me down with blinding or recall. So it's going to be a tier 1 tower. A couple of kills on top of that for the Radiant side. KZZ looking for maybe a black hole here. Is he going to do it? Is he going to do it? Is he going to do it? No, he decides against it. But now the rest of them are coming. KZZ's in some trouble. There's the blinding light. KZZ, he's getting charged as well. On top of that, not necessary. Artesia is going to grab that kill with the Mana Void and take some Eidolon farm as well. And that's going to be his broadsword done. And he just needs, of course, the Perseverance to finish that off. That Battle Fury. I mean, I consider Artesia a pro. He was on KP. He's won some stuff before. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So right now, 8-8 is the score. Checking out the net worth chart. 5,000 net worth going for the Anti-Mage. 4,000 for the Darkseer, and then 3,200 for Mason on the Slark. Looking at the graphs real quick. 2,000 experience lead going on the Dire, and 5,000 in gold as well, so they're doing very well for themselves. Despite the score being tied up at 8-8, the Radiant have to find a way to get back into this, but with Artesia farming the way he is, he's going to get his Battle Fury at about 12 minutes. In fact, yeah, it's going to be pretty much 12 minutes, or 11:30 even, and after that he's going to farm immensely quickly. That's not even proper grammar, I don't care, whatever. But, I mean, he's going to have a Battle Fury, Yasha, maybe even Manta Style by 20 minutes in the game. So, you know, it's going to be tough for him to get back into this because the Slark's not going to out-carry that. I mean, he's not going to be able to farm anywhere near as quickly as that Anti-Mage is. I mean, he can pounce him, he can do a lot of damage to him, he can do a lot of damage to the rest of the team. They've got the Black Hole, which is great, but now there's going to be a fight here. Charge in, Song of the Siren. Illuminate does hit first. So they're already kind of low, but it looks like there's going to be a Black Hole from KZZ. No, Vacuum's going to miss the Ice Pack. Now they need to get that Black Hole going. KZZ hasn't used it yet right now. Now the Nether Strike doing some damage. KZZ still low. The Illuminate is going to miss. KZZ still alive. Doesn't matter. 2 down on the Radiant side. 3 down. Buyback from 1437. It's now awarded. They're chasing after Mason. He wants that DD room. That's not going to help him. Of course, we see the Shadow Dance on cooldown for 8 seconds right now, and he's going to get out of there. DSMK, he is alone. Illuminate's going to fly. Not going to hit. The Visage Familiar is doing so much damage there. He's going to survive for the time being. There's the Fade Bolt. That's going to grab the kill. The Vacuum as well, where there's going to be a double kill for Bleak as he gets it with the Iron Shell on the Spirit Breaker and on Warden right now. And another kill. They're going to grab 1437 as well on top of that. All the while, Artesia is farming up. He's going to head bottom now with, of course, that Battle Fury, realizing he can't fight just yet without that Yasha, without the Manta Style. So, a good engagement. There was a couple of buybacks. One, I think, in particular from 1437. Might have been the only buyback, I'm pretty sure. No, in fact, actually, the Jakiro bought back as well, and the Darkseer, so I'm wrong. So, in the end, it probably should be the Dire coming out ahead in that fight, but just barely. No, actually, it was the Radiant. So, I guess I'm wrong. That's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to remind you that the NADota Elite League ticket is now available on Dota and Steam, $4. Please support our lawsuit. Anj threatening NADota with legal action. We need all the help we can get. In all seriousness, though, I really would appreciate if you guys went out and took a look at that ticket. Definitely worth the $4 if you're a big fan of NADota. Of course, ITL in general. So.
Is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Warden getting pounced on. Leash is up right now. There's the Ensnare. Do they have enough damage is the question. He's going to fall down. Naga Siren's going to grab that kill. Shadow Dance going as well. Sentry Ward on the ground so they can see him. Shadow Dance now on cooldown for 16 seconds. KZC still hasn't used that hole yet. He's got it available. Is he going to use it? There's the Malphite. Now he's got no mana for it. He's going to mech himself up. Excuse me. Darkseer's going to mech up, and now he's going to get Nether Strike right now. He's got wall. He can use it. There's the Vacuum. There's the wall. Now Classic Lounge is in trouble. He's going to fall. Mason's dominating. An excellent kill there. Artesia might try to look to fight this. He's sitting right around here. He's actually kind of low edge. You can see he'll blink away and keep getting some more farm here. So some nice ganks coming out from the Radiant side in the mid lane. They're trying to fight. There's the Malphite going as well. KZZ's got no mana for a Black Hole. Ice Path is going to fly. They want to try to take down these Visage Familiars. They'll take one down. Fade Bolt's going to fly. Mason's taking a lot of that damage. He's got Drum done. 600 gold. Artesia looking to fight earlier. He's going to go for Vlad. So he says, screw it. Want the lifesteal. Want the armor. Let's get some fights going our way. And with that, they can maybe even look to Roche if they can get a good fight, if they can get some decent vision there as well. 8,400 net worth for Artesia. Looking at levels right now, he's at level 13, leading by 2 levels. And everyone else is... It's a lot of level 8s here. 1, 2, there's 6 of them. There's 6 level 8s. Vision. Mason Tower sitting at 228 HP right now. Dark Pack going for Mason, who had a rough game last night on Weaver, I believe it was. Doing seemingly better now with 5-1 and 7. A good hero, that Slark. Doesn't pick too much in competitive play, but a lot of fun to watch. Now they're going to sit back near this tier 1 tower. This Pep is going to fly. And RTZ still thinking about split pushing. He's going to decide against it, as KZZ is roaming up here into that top lane. Looks like he's going to be going for Drum as well. He's got Shred's Drum on an Enigma, which is kind of surprising. Really like to see a nice black hole coming out from him. He's not going for Blink or anything, but he'll be able to get into position rather quickly because of the Drum, because of the Treads as well. He's going to TP mid right now. It looks like they want to fight this. The Visage Familiars are going to spot everything out. Song of the Siren. This is going to set up a black hole. They want to go on these two. Maybe. Ice Path first. Now if is going to come. No, they don't even need it. Charge coming through as well. Classic Lounge. Nether Strike's going to fly. KZZ in some trouble. Mana Void as well. Telekinesis. KZZ's going to fall. Wall is on the ground. No vacuum, however, right now. The Pounce is going to go. Spear Breaker's in some trouble. He's going to fall. That's a killing spree going for Bleak. Now RTZ trying to lay into DSMK. Not going to happen. Soul Assumption will, however, do a lot of damage. They're going to back off. 2 for 2 trade right now, but they're going to keep going. Warden. Pounce is going to go. Pounce from 1437 misses. Mason wants to jump back in. They want RTZ. Not going to happen. However, he's going to grab a kill on the Rubik. Now, Shadow Dance. He's going to get his regen going. He's got a wand charge. 3 wand charges, in fact, in 3 seconds. He can use those if necessary. Sitting right now on Int Treads, and a very good fight again from the Radiant side. It's a 3 for 2 trade in the end, I believe. And yeah, you can see that experience graph is starting to dip back up. Going just a little bit in favor of the Dire side still. However, the gold is still at 5,000 right now. At 4L, I'm not really sure what you're doing there. They saw you. That was not the right play. That was... Well, I'm sorry.
Radiant's middle
4L,
tower
you died.
has fallen.
So looking at the items real quick. There's going to be a mech going for Warden very soon. He's got the recipe for the mech and recipe for the headdress. So, I mean, yeah, he should have it in the next few minutes, seconds even. RTZ with that Vlad's, and he's probably got some decent amount of gold on top of that. Meanwhile, mid lane right now. Mason in some trouble, as you can see. He's going to fall down. Classic Lounge is going to grab that kill. We lost, Mason says. KZZ maybe in some trouble here. Nice and Snare is going to fly. Meanwhile, nice vacuum on top of that. The Iron Shell doing a lot of damage here. What he steal? Vacuum. Now looking for Classic Lounge right now, but can he get away is the question. Illuminate's going to fly, and the Radiant are just going to back off here real slow. Bleak's going to grab a double damage rune, and he can surge himself away if necessary. He was chasing after Classic Lounge for the longest time, but now he's going to surge himself away. Visage Familiar's looking for a stun. RTZ, meanwhile, diving very, very far away just to grab a kill on the Jakiro. Oh, boy. Now the charge into Bleak. He's in some trouble, and that's going to fly. Nice vacuum. Is there a wall to follow? Doesn't look like it. Bleak is going to go ahead and die here. And RTZ is going to grab another kill, this time in the Naga Siren. Malphite is going to go. RTZ diving the tier 3 tower here. Can he get a Mana Void? He already used it. RTZ is going to fall. Double kill for Warden, though. Mason now looking for more. Maybe a leap. RTZ buys back. He stole Pounce. That Soul Assumption will hit Mason in the long run.
Tower is under attack.
Jakiro finally back alive. RTZ looking to continue to fight with his team. He has his Yasha now. He actually had a lot of gold from just those few engagements and kills. And Mason looking to maybe fight this. There's the Pounce, the Dark Pack as well. Now he's got a Shadow Dance away, and he can't fight that. Nice Ice Path, but there's no follow-up. The Dual Breath is going to do some damage, but not enough. The Soul Assumption as well. Pounce is going to hit up there. Now Pounce back onto 1437. The Dark Pack as well. There's going to be Magical Power on the ground. Can this Jakiro get away? It looks like he will. 1437 will also pounce away. Now RTZ looking to go hard on Mason. Mason, he's got no mana to pounce right now, but he has the Sange. RTZ, he's going to fall. He's got no buyback. Oh, RTZ, what are you doing? You're down for 60 seconds.
Set you free.
He's upset about the GG call. That's a lot of gold.
Radiant's
not that
bottom
much,
tower
actually.
is under attack.
Classic Flame. Classic Flame.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
How disgusting, really. Well, RTZ, I don't know about that.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So, no tier 3s went down in that engagement. They took a tier 2 down. I'm sure that the Dire have a huge lead at this point.
Radiant's bottom tower
8,000
is
in
under
experience.
attack.
Hold that thought. 1437's got to pounce away. Nice Ice Path on Warden. 1437 still kind of low. Mason wants to grab that kill. Ice Path was stolen, by the way. Here comes the Naga Siren and Snare as well. Leak using up that mech. Warden maybe it's in trouble backing back in. Nice Ice Path as well. There's going to be a Riptide. Warden still in trouble. Macro Pyre on the ground. Mason taking more damage right now. Nether Strike going into Mason. Gem of True Sight on the ground. Mason is going to fall. 2 down on the Dire side. But Mason down, their main damage dealer. They might have to back off here. KZZ, he's got a Black Hole. He needs to use it sometime soon, but he really can't. Ice Path going both directions there. And a Clowny engagement. And they'll counter ward with that Gem of True Sight. Looks like 1437 has. Well, I'm glad you think that way.
Radiant's bottom tower
That's
has
not the
fallen.
case. Meanwhile, Arteezy's going to keep pushing bottom as he takes a nice little tier 2 tower down there. They're trying to get the tier 1 mid. They need some sort of gold, and I don't blame them. KZZ looking for a Malefice. He's going to hit it on 1437. The charge on KZZ. Going to be stopped just short, it looks like. Dual Breath. This is Familiars. Mech going again. Now TP coming in from the Keeper of the Light. Now here's Arteezy from the backside. Maybe looking to engage. Big Ice Path from 1437. Song of the Siren being used. DSMK's like, I'm out of here. He leaves the rest of his team. Caution to the wind. Oh, a Mana Void absolutely owns Bleak. That was so much damage. He was like at no mana. Here comes Mason. Now he's looking to fight. Classic Lounge might be in some trouble. Blink coming in from Rubik. KTZ caught in an Ice Path right now. Will they grab that kill in the Spirit Breaker? No, it doesn't look like they will. Now, actually, they do. Trade for a trade. Mason will go down. RTZ is going to grab that kill. He's got a double kill one as well. RTZ is going to TP up to that top lane, push that out. 2,500 gold in the bank for him. Blink ahead. Give him some more farm. That's fine. Best caster Afghanistan. Yes, I did it, guys. Best caster Afghanistan. Ah, thanks. That's really nice of you. Mason's gonna throw up the Dark Pack. Get out of there with the lead. Medallion of Courage is on him as well. Says screw it, I'm fine, whatever. Manta Style done for Arteezy, and he's just gonna go ahead and solo Roshan right now. Not a big surprise that he can do this. I'll be streaming late into the evening, for those of you that are wondering. Dear Lord. Smoke gang. Oh goodness. This is perhaps inadvisable. DSMK's got no song for 80 seconds. A big blinding light, big vacuum, big wall. Where's the damage though? Nether Strike's going through. KCC getting absolutely obliterated. They're just like being bullies to him, unfortunately. Leek's gonna use that mech a little too late. 2 down right now. Mason's gonna call GG. It might be for real this time. RTZ looking to go to town on F4L. He's in some trouble. The blink ahead. 2 double kills, 1 for Ward and 1 for RTZ. That is gonna be GG. That's gonna be the end of the first game for tonight. But stick around, everybody. We've got a lot more for you in store. My name is Maut. Thanks for joining me. It's twitter.com/MautDota2 if you're interested in following my casting. Of course, check us out at NEODota.com, twitter.com/NEODota2 for all of your NADota Elite League, the NEL action that you need to know. So thanks for joining me, guys. We're going to jump into a quick break, and then we're going to go ahead and jump into the next game. So thanks, guys. We'll be right back.